Hey there, this is Christy Butterfield coming to you from my deck, taking advantage of every last summer day we have. So today we've got a metabolic strength workout. I like to mix in a little bit of cardio with it, so we're always going to have a little bit of that, but mostly we're going to work on muscle strength and endurance. For equipment, I have a timer, I have a barbell. You may not have access to a barbell, so dumbbells will work just fine. I also have a couple different weights of dumbbells here. I have a medicine ball, but it's not necessary, but nice to have. A mat for if we do any floor work, and some water, and a towel. So, let's start out warming up the lower body. We're just going to do some easy squats. We're just going to start to tell our body, hey, guess what? No more rest. It's time for you to work. So we're going to warm up those muscles. Now I'm going to add some R openers. Open up the chest. Bring it back in. Just stretch open the chest. Again, we're just kind of waking up our muscles, getting that heart to start beating just a little bit faster, starting to move that circulation through the body. Get prepared. All right, now I'm going to go and show you. I'm going to press back and engage my triceps. So I'm pushing down, pressing back. Press back. Tricep engagement here. Again, just waking up the muscles of the body. Let's do 4 more. There's 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's just bring the arms all the way up. We're gonna reach, stretch the sides, reach and reach. Let's start to bring the arms down a little bit, and then we're gonna punch forward. And just punch and rotate through the torso. Pull those abs in and rotate. I just saw myself. If you can watch yourself in the mirror, it really helps, because sometimes you don't know you're doing something until you see yourself. I'm trying to keep my hips and my knees straight forward and just rotate through the torso. I saw myself doing this. See the difference? So really stabilize the lower body and rotate through the waist. So if you can, I know mirrors aren't everybody's best friend, but it will help you with your form. All right, let's just come up and down on our toes, up and down, kind of rock it back and forth. So let me explain what we're going to do today. We're going to do ladders. If you know what those are, they're kind of just like they sound. Things go up and then things come down. So what we'll do is we'll build upon an exercise through adding reps. So we've got a combination of 2 exercises in our first ladder. And we're going to start with a count of 2. Then we'll go to 4, 6, 8, 10. Then we'll come back down. 10, 8, 4, 6. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. I got it. Okay? So we'll do all of those, and then we'll do a little segment of cardio. So what I'm going to start with is my bar. And I'm going to do plie squats and deadlifts. So if you don't have a bar and you want to use dumbbells, you can hold them at your shoulders. You can also just hold them down here for the plie squats. And then when we do the deadlift, you can just bring them here. Okay? Let's get started. So like I said, we'll start at 2s. I'm just going to hold the bar here. I'm going to go nice and wide. And I've got 2 counts of plie squats. That's 1 and 2. And I'm going to bring my feet forward. Bar comes down, and I'm just going to hinge at my hips and go slowly down to the kneecaps and back up. There's 2. Now I'm going to 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back together, bar down. 1, stand up tall. 2, press the bar into the thighs. 3 and 4. All right, back up, out wide. We've got 6. 2, 3, 4 engaged. And 6. Back closer. Shoulders back. Here's 1. When you press that bar into your legs, you engage the upper back. So we're working that entire posterior chain. 2 more. All right, now we're up to 8s. If it's more comfortable to have it here, feel free to do that. I just didn't feel like flipping it to the front and the back so much. 1 more. And over and down. We're on 8s. Make sure you're breathing. Two more. We're almost at the top of the ladder. Some people also refer to these as pyramids. Same idea. Going for a 10. 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Good. Top of the ladder. Actually, I think what we're going to do is once we get to the top of the ladder, we're going to do our cardio, and then we'll come back down. So we've got 60 seconds of cardio. No, actually, let me think. Sorry, I put my sign a little too far away from myself. It's a Tabata. So a Tabata is a HIIT format, high intensity interval training. It is 8 sets of 20 seconds of an exercise with a 10-second rest, 8 times, 4 minutes total. What we're going to do is a med ball toss to a burpee, and that's why I have the medicine ball. But we don't have to do it this way. Here's what I'm going to do. I'll show you, and then I'll give you an option. So I'm going to squat, toss, not hit myself in the face, come down, I'm backing up, and come back up. So I'm going 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 sets. If you don't have a medicine ball, you can use any kind of weight, but don't throw it. So you'll just do this, and then you'll come down, set the weight down, pick it up, and come back up, okay? All right, I'm gonna get my timer ready. Set it where I can see it. Grab that medicine ball. Like I said, pick whatever works for you. You can also do it without any weight. You don't really have to have any weight at all for this to work. Again, we have 8 sets. The 20 seconds is going to seem real long, and the 10 seconds is going to seem real short. But we will get through it. And on your squat, I want you to come down as low as you can comfortably, okay? A goblet squat is a pretty low squat, but never sacrifice the comfort of your knees or your back or your hips. All right, so first set starts now. Here we go. Squat to toss, come down, burpee, bring it back up, down low, and back up. Three, 2, and rest. 1 set down. 7 to go. I know. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Three, 2, and 1. Rest. 2 down. Take your rest. 3, 2, and go. See what I mean? Rest is not long. You can try a few with the toss, then let it go. You can try a few with the weight and then go no weight. Rest. 3 down. 5 more. In 3, 2, and go. need to rush the move. Plenty of opportunity. 3, 2, rest. We're halfway. Next one starts in 3, 2, and go. Rest. Take some breaths. Go. Three, 2, and 1. 2 more sets. We're going to start in 3, 2, and go. Seconds. Rest. 1 more. We're going to come back down that pyramid or ladder in 3, 2, and go. Three, 2, and 1. Excellent work. All right, so grab the bar or dumbbells, whatever you were using, so we can come back down that ladder from 10 to 2. So we'll start out with 10s. Nice wide stance. Here we go. You want to come down nice and low on these. Press the knees out. Feel those inner thighs engage. One more. All right, now to the deadlift. Shoulders back, feet shoulder width apart. Or hip width, Just hinge at the hip. Let that bar roll down. One more. All right, now I've got 8s. Wide stance. All right, 8. Turn down, shoulders back, deadlift. Two more. Good. 6s. Move it along quickly. This will keep your heart rate up. No resting. 6. Try to talk and count. Keep track of time. It's a little challenging. One more. 4s. Deadlifts. And now 2s. Last set. And we'll move on. All right, excellent. Let's see what we have next. So same concept with the ladder. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This time we're going to work biceps and triceps. So we're going to go 2 bicep curls and then 2 tricep kickbacks. I'm going to use dumbbells for this. Not going to go too heavy. I'm a little sore today, so I'm going to take it a little easy, but you and do what you need. So 2 curls. Keep those elbows anchored at your sides. Then you're going to shift to hands facing your body. Anchor the elbows right at your waist. Kick back 2. Great. I'm going to stand back up. I'm going to go for 4. And now 4 kickbacks. You can see my elbow really doesn't move from my side. I see a lot of people do this. Okay, that's using a lot of momentum and not really isolating those triceps, which is what we want. We've got 6s. Really give that bicep a squeeze at the top. Good. Tricep kickback for 6. You've got 8. 6. 2 more. All right, triceps, here we go. And you don't really need to bring your triceps or your hands far forward. You can see I'm just stopping right at my hip, and then I'm going right back to that kickback. That's really going to isolate that muscle. Let's do 2 more. Let's go to 10s. And 10, and now kick back for 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, cardio time. This time we've got what's called an EMOM, every minute on the minute. We've got 2 exercises. We've got a high knee with 4 mountain climbers. Let's go ahead and get started with those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to switch. 1, 2, 3, 4 for a different exercise for the second half of the minute. Up 4 and down 4. Other exercise is double hop switch. Hop 2. Hop 2 switch. So hop 2. Ten seconds left. 5 seconds. All right, back to that first exercise. 4 high knees, 4 mountain climber. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, down. Back up, and down. And up, and down. Come back up, get ready for that double hop switch. Up 2, up 2. Seconds. This one's only 2 minutes. Every minute on the minute. It's really an every half minute on a half minute. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and stop. Good. All right. Go to come down that ladder with the biceps and triceps. Grab your weights. Set your stance. We've got 10 to start. We're coming down. Two more. Triceps. One more. Now we're on on 8s. 6, 7, and 8 triceps. Stay forward on this one so you can see. It's important to keep your head in a neutral position. Now we've got 6s. Now 6 triceps. Now to 4s. Coming down. I like coming down better. And 4 triceps. And now 2s. 2 of these. Next, we have our third ladder, a fly and a half Arnold. So I'm going to use fairly light weights. We're going to go with a bent over fly to work the back, starting with 2, and then we're going to come up and do a half Arnold, just right here. A full Arnold goes up and down, but we're going to just keep it here. So there's 2 of those, okay? Back to the fly for 4. And the half Arnold. Now 6. And 6 half Arnolds. And 6. Now 8s. You don't need heavy weights for this. Otherwise, you start using other parts of your body to get those weights to where you want them. And then you're not really working that muscle group that you're trying to work. So it's not all about as heavy weight as you can go. Okay, now 8s. Believe me, I'm glad I didn't go heavier. There's 8. 8 of these. All right, now 10s. Ooh, my shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 half Arnolds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Man, oh man. Drink after that one. This 1-minute exercise is called a dive bomber. Lots of people don't like these. I don't know why. We're only going to do a minute because these are tough. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like, and then you can modify. You start down here in a plank. Bring my feet a little bit further apart. I'm going to come up to a down dog. I'm going to bend my elbows, drop my head, come up to a cobra, and press back. Here we go. So you want to bend the elbows, do kind of like a shoulder push-up here, swing through, and press back. If this bothers your shoulders, go plank, down dog, plank, down dog, okay? Try a few, see what you think. Most people don't care for them too much. That's why we don't do them very long. Lots of shoulder strength, core. I'm up on my hands because it hurts my wrist. I've got a bad wrist, so you just kind of have to modify for your own body. 15 seconds left. Five seconds. Done. Not so much fun, right? That's right, we got it done. Okay. We've just got one more ladder left. This one, oh no, we gotta come down first, sorry. So remember, the reverse flies, half Arnold's, 10 down to 2. So we'll start up here with 10 reverse flies. And 10. Now 10 half Arnold's. This is only 5 pounds, folks. That's hard. There's 8, 9, and 10. Now 8s. I'm not going any higher than my shoulders. Okay? Up here for 8. One more. I'm going to switch to a little bit lighter weight because I'm feeling it in my shoulders. A little too much. Got 6s. You have to kind of know when enough is enough. Give yourself a break and go ahead and lighten that load. It's not worth trying to be a rock star. There. All right, now we're down to 4s. There's 4. And 2s, my favorites. 1 and 2. Up here, 1 and 2. Okay. Go ahead and set it down. We've got one more set of ladders. We're going to finish up with some core work. Your core is a very important muscle group. It's at the core of your body. This is strong. Everything beyond it is strong. If you think about a tree with a strong trunk, then the limbs are going to be strong too. So let's go ahead and get down to the floor. Find a mat if you have one. We're going to work the back side and the front side all the way around the core, the entire trunk area. I'm going to move a few things for safety reasons. I'm going to lay my mat all the way out. I'll show you a couple different ways to do this in case you're not comfortable doing it the way I'm going to do it. It would really be easier with 2 mats, but that's okay. Clear the area. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Y'all know what Supermans are, or Superwomen. So that's when you're on your stomach and you raise up. So that's going to work the back side, or the posterior chain. So they look like this. I'm going to come down here. You're going to raise your head in a nice neutral position, chin's down, kind of like your forehead's on the mat, but you don't have to place it on the mat, just let it hover. We're going to reach our arms out. We're going to squeeze our glutes and raise our legs. At the same time, we're going to raise our arms. And you can see my head stays neutral, okay? So these are Supermans. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll over for a sit-up. So I'm just going to roll. This is why I said it'd be nice to have 2 mats. And I'm going to do 10 sit-ups. You can either do crunches or you can go for a full sit-up. You decide. So we've got 10, 10, 8, 8, 6, 6. You know the routine. This one is just a reverse ladder. So we're going to start at the 10s and go down, and then we'll go from the 10s back up. Okay? All right, Superman first. Bring it down for 10. Just come up, hold, and drop. Here's 7. 8, 9, and 10. Now I'm going to roll. You can just flip over, you don't have to roll, and I'm going to go for 10 sit-ups. Two more. All right, now we've got 8s. Switch it out. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over to my sit-ups. There's 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 6s. There's 6. Turn it over. I'm going to do one set of just crunches. There's 6. All right, bag over for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Roll it over. Another option for the sit-ups is a C crunch. Bring your body up to a C. All right, back to 2s. Did I miss something? Might have. I think I've been on 6s. This is what happens when I try to think too much and talk. Now we'll do 4s. If we did 4s already, sorry. Get a little extra bonus today. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one of the downfalls of not having a live class. I'm used to you guys correcting me when I'm wrong. Back over. Over on 2s. And 2. All right. So, when we did our other ladders, we had a 60-second cardio. What we're going to do for this is a 60-second flutter kick. So what I want you to do is lay flat on your back. Take your hands on your sides. If you need to, just rest your hands right under your hips. Your legs can be up high if it bothers your low back to be low, or you can come down low. And we're just going to kick for 60 seconds wherever you're comfortable. Go ahead and find your position. Here we go. So I'm doing a vertical scissor. You can always bring it to a horizontal scissor. You can do a little combo of both. You can bring it up high, do them here. You can do a bent leg scissor, kind of like this. Whatever feels best for your body is what matters. So you pick one. I promise you, you will feel it, no matter which way you decide to do it. We've got 30 seconds left. Here's a high horizontal. 20 seconds. And a bent knee. Another option here. Or drop, single at a time. 5 seconds left. And rest. Go ahead and pull it in. All right, so we came down the ladder with our core. Now we have to go back up. So you're gonna start in that Superman. We're gonna go from 2, 4, 6, 8 to 10. So 2's first. Arms stretched out. Head in neutral. And let's go for 2. Roll it over. 2 sit-ups. Any which way you choose. Back over for fours. And over. I'm going to go full setup this time. And four. All right, now sixes. So I'm not talking as much so that I don't lose my spot. And six. Back to crunch. Now we've got eights. It's time. Finishing up those eights. Roll it over. 8. And 10s. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And last set. I'll go for 10 regular sit-ups. Get back down the mat so a bit softer. 5 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Let's go ahead and stretch to the side. Stretch the hamstrings. Come back this way, all the way over. Stretch up the side. Go back up, switch legs. Hamstring. And all the way across. Feel that stretch in your low back. Back up. I'm going to roll over. I'm going to come back in that child's pose. And just stretch the back, extend the arms, get those shoulders. Drop the shoulders down and just feel that stretch. Slowly roll it up. Come over to a plank. And stretch. In that cobra. Shoulders down and back. Back to your hands and knees. Go ahead and bring one foot forward. Lean in. Nice stretch in the hips. Keep the hands on either side of the foot in the front. And go ahead and pull those hips back. Really extend the stretch through the hamstrings. All right, let's switch the front foot. Lean in. Sit up nice and tall. Flexor stretch. Lean it back. Straighten that front leg. Stretch the hamstrings. Bring that foot back to the knees. Go ahead and tuck your toes under, walk it back. And just try to sit here if you can, if it's comfortable with your knees. And if you lean it back, you're really going to feel those quads. So try to bring it back. Open up the chest. And breathe. All right, come on back. One foot first, and then the other. I want you to stand up nice and slow. Put your hands on your quads if you need to. Roll up slowly. Shoulders come back. Go ahead and come forward. Move those feet apart just a little bit. Just sway the hips a little. Move your hips around to the joints. Let's go ahead and take one arm across. Stretch. Go ahead and rotate the wrist. We do work on our hands in a plank position or those cobras or push-ups, anything like that. It's nice to roll those wrists. Go ahead and shake them out. Other arm across. That wrist around. Open up the chest. Push those hands back. Let's rotate thumbs up and thumbs down. Both arms up. Bend those elbows back. Use one hand to extend and stretch through that tricep. Other side. Arms come up and all the way down. Slowly push those shoulder blades into the back. All right, let's hinge at the hips. Lean it forward. Nice flat back, arms out. Now come down and collapse down into a rag doll and just let it sway side to side. Hands come on the legs, just above the knees. Flatten that back. Soften the knees. Roll it up slowly. Roll the shoulders back. Let's do a nice big sweep. We're going to sweep the floor. Inhale up. And exhale down all the way down to the floor. Sweep. Inhale up. Exhale. Relax. Let those arms rest at your sides. We're going to turn just a little bit to the side. Cross your arm across your body and look over the back shoulder. Try to keep those hips forward. Come back. Let's go to the other side. Reach across. Look behind that back shoulder. Keep the hips forward. And bring it back to the front. Shake it out. Shake it all out. Excellent job. Thank you for joining me today for Metabolic Strength. Hope you enjoyed those ladders. Safer ladders than the ones we've been climbing on lately. Have a good day.